You can still win really easy. You have 2 items, you shouldn't be scared. You win this so hard. Even 2v3, you win this really hard. In a way, it's smart that you're not fighting because you don't have jungle bot. So if you play like a, a safe champion, like you play an Ashe like this, it's smart. But with Draven, you can take those risks. If you know your limits, you win this so hard. Like on Draven, you have to make a balance between playing optimal and playing off your damage, off your limits, off your, and there you had enough. The positive thing is that you're on the right path right now. You're on the right path. You definitely improved very hard from the last coaching session. And yeah, now just keep practicing because you're on the right path. When did we do the last session? It was basically 28th of June. Yeah, so it passed quite a few times, but definitely improved pretty hard for how you played the last time.
Thank you.
How was today's coaching session so far?
It was really good. I needed this. And it's good to hear that I'm improving in some ways.
What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we're going to learn how to play ADC. This is a coaching session where I did live coaching session, muted approach, meaning that he called me on the Discord, he shared his screen, and I was staying muted throughout the game. So I don't co-pilot backseat him inside of the game because this is how I'm going to distract him. So what I did is that I muted myself and then I talked during the game and I said exactly what he needs to hear. After he sees the coaching session, after he sees the recording of the session, he will see exactly what I thought about his gameplay. This is the best coaching that you can ever book, because this is not going to distract you like most of the coaches will do. They will go into the game with you, they will tell you what to do, but that's distracting, that's annoying, that's not helpful, and you won't even know what the player would do if you weren't there. So this is an amazing coaching session. Please make sure you watch this until the end, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you are an AD carry main and you haven't tried coaching session, definitely make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Enjoy. Is there anything specific that you would like to learn today? Like, do you want to have any like focus on like wave management, or is it just a bit from everything like last time?
Just a bit of everything.
Okay.
Not really sure what to work on, other than the stuff we talked about.
We'll see today then. You like to be first pick so they don't pick your champ,
yes,
or
so they don't take it from me.
Yeah. Is it usually like a very picked champ?
No.
Not really.
Not really. Right?
Yeah, okay. But is it banned or?
Actually, not very much this season.
But it
last
used to
season
be.
It was getting banned. Yeah.
I see. Nila, okay. I mean, in a vacuum, she can be good into Draven, but realistically speaking, depends a lot on the support, so we'll see.
Gotcha.
And then, okay, the lovely Soraka, you hate to see it, you maybe love to see it now. It's actually good with Draven though.
Yeah.
It's good because you can like heal you a lot. I mean, if I want to be honest, if I play on NA and I see a Soraka with Ignite in my team, I don't know how happy I am with that, but we'll see. Maybe she plays aggressive. Is it your favorite skin, the Friday Night Draven one?
It's not my favorite, but it's just kind of festive right now because it's about to be Halloween.
Nice. Is it on like 31 or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's always on 31. It never changes, right? The date.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's not like Easter or something. Yeah.
Kind of. You pretty much you dress up in a costume.
Yes. And everyone does it, or like how does it? Because in Europe, it's like some people do it, like celebrate something. No.
Yeah, only the kids really do it.
Okay.
Adults don't really.
I see.
The adults set up for the kids. Here.
I see. Very nice. What is the worst skin on Draven?
Worst skin.
Can you show me your runes really quick? So let's see.
Oh yes.
If we get yeah, everything is fine. It's good. Yeah, what is the worst skin in your opinion? And please don't take it.
Probably Beastmaster.
Okay. Do you think the normal original one is nice? Like it's like, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. I love the normal, just the base skin.
Nice.
Really nice.
Okay. So we have Soraka with Ignite against Nami with Ignite. That's gonna be aggressive. Nila doesn't have so much setup, which if you play Kai'Sa, Samira, Nila without really, because you don't have engage as Nila with Nami, but Kindred, Mundo, Katarina, like you don't have engage anywhere. That's like super hard pick to play for her. But Sona and Nami, they are very similar. so they will try to poke each other. Soraka is actually stronger than Nami. If she uses the Q, she hits it, she gets damage, and she gets healing on herself a lot. Nami is more, she also gets healing, but it's not, you played Soraka, so you know it's not as big as the Soraka healing. And then she should have the upper hand in the lane to poke, and you should also have more range, and until level 3, Nila is pretty weak. So you should try to look to zone and poke. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be, and you feel like you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Bizais, with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my client. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1 year and a half ago, and he got to Grandmaster 800 LP peak after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to bizais.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. Usually you just want to use the potion there and try to fight if you see that happens, and if you don't, then just recall immediately. You kind of like hesitated there. We will go on the replay, but yeah, using the potion if you want to commit is quite important. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what you're gonna do right here. It wasn't ideal, of course. You are no flash, but does it matter that you're no flash? But first of all, in the 2v2 department, the flash, I mean, yes, you can dodge the bubble and you can flash on them, but this is not really a matchup where you interact a lot. You're just gonna poke a bit, they will poke a bit, and that's it. If you were against a Nautilus, or you had a Nautilus, maybe the flash was like definitely having value. So the first thing of, I lost the flash, I don't have it for the lane, quite useless because you don't need it for the lane unless you make a big mistake. So then the next argument is, I lost my flash, so can I get ganked? Considering that it is Kindred, and considering that he has not really reliable CC, and it's also a Nami bubble, which is not something that you should really worry about, the fact that you lost your flash is not really a big of a deal. Of course, again, if you play against a Nautilus, or if you play against an Elise, or if you play against Nautilus Elise or Nautilus Jarvan, or it's horrible to lose your flash. In this case, not so much. We'll see. Not the first game of the day, it's actually second game of the day as far as I'm concerned. I'm checking it right now. So your mechanics should slowly improve. See that in terms of like how you're catching the axis and how precise you are with your clicking, it's a bit... okay, so you're actually using A-click, which is good. You're a bit slow on the mechanics, but we'll see if you actually have like some red flags mistakes with the clicks, if you actually misclick. So far, I would probably go for the 2 points in Q, but if I think about it, E is better here, because you can just jump on them. You crash the wave, the Kindred is top lane, so you could try to just pressure them here. You should just walk up on them and pressure, because Kindred shows up top. You shouldn't really go for a ward here, and you shouldn't really go for the recall. I mean, you have 600 gold and your jungle is around you, so this recall has some thought into it, like I get a free recall, they can't push the wave. At the same time, you don't really have enough gold, right? I mean, getting 600 gold base is not the ideal. Plus, if you get the wave pushed in, you can pressure them, especially with Kindred being top lane, and especially with Sejuani being bot lane here. So this, I don't want to say we did this, but it's a bit of, yes, we could have prevented it. Yeah, I think so. I don't think that play is gonna happen there. Definitely what I like already is that you're trying to play more aggressive. Now you should freeze here. This is good. The wave is coming into you. If you want to go forward, you can. Nila has red buff, so try to stack your 2 Qs, obviously. We take the 2 Qs, and then we just play from there. Freezing, and this is very good. Super lovely what you're doing right now. It's very nice. Wave management already improved. This is good. I guess the fact that I was a bit iffy, like I didn't know if I did a mistake to stay like so much overtime last time. Like we stayed 2 hours instead of staying 1, because I just wanted to use every second of the sessions wisely. But then I see that even though we talked about a lot of things, I see a lot of improvements already. And you know, if you like the session, you can always get more. So it's not the problem that. Okay, gotta be careful here. You do have this pattern of trying to catch all your axes, even though you're in, oh my god, okay, you're in a situation where you don't need to catch your axes, because literally if you catch it, you're gonna get hit by more abilities. So I see that. It's good. This doesn't have, oh, she has W, wow, that's 20 seconds. Surprised he has his back. This is a pretty nice shutdown here. Well, not shutdown, but like we had a few stacks, and you can always push the wave here. Use W, use Q, like push it really fast. Quite happy with what I see here. Quite happy. I can see that you played some Soraka game. You can play quite well with her. Obviously you should start use W as well. No, it shouldn't really go into the brush here. Like, there is no threat. The enemy bot laners are like around here. Kindred was top, but I mean, the fact that you pushed away in the tower, if you recall right there, the fact that Kindred will potentially check the wave if he's there, but it's like super unlikely, usually. So we're quite happy with this performance. Wave is coming into you. Sejuani is around bot lane here. Okay, what is my pay? Okay, it's working right now. Sejuani is bot lane. You can keep the wave here and you can ping her head, ping bot lane, ping her head, ping bot lane. She pings, but you should also ping because this wave is a positive wave state. This is a super easy gank because, yeah, well, it's just Nami and Nila. Okay, you shouldn't really click back. You should even like try to tank the minions a little bit. Don't die here. It is possible to die, so you should just flash out. Not ideal. You did play it reasonably. But it's not ideal. 750, how
That
you
was so lucky.
play it. Yeah, should flash into the brush. Should just flash into the brush there, so you make sure they don't get vision. You just flashed away from them, which is kind of smart that you flashed at least. Well, you did use your flash, but it's just more ideal if you just go in the brush because they don't have vision, so they can't hit you after. Then you should also run towards Soraka, like there are like few things. This wave is gonna crush. You should pay attention to the next wave, it's pretty far. Okay. This is very good. You paid attention to the next wave. You saw that it doesn't really crush. In this case, it actually would have crushed. And if 3 minions are not crushed, it's still crushed. Because the wave is anyways coming into you. If you had 4 minions extra here, then you have to stay to push. But since it was only 3, the wave is eventually going to push into you on the next wave. So, anyways, I'm happy that at least you paid attention to the next wave. This is a good skill to have. In this case, it wasn't needed, but it's still, you know, more advanced than what a normal gold player will do. So it's a good thing, I would say. Okay, so you go to bot lane. Use your W, very good. You get all items for the BT. Sometimes I don't even get boots. I rush it all the way, but I feel like tier 1 boots are definitely good. But now I wouldn't get berserker boots, or usually you can also get like plated boots on Draven and other boots. But I don't think it's that much value if you can get Bloodthirster and other items. So I just hope you don't like finish your tier 2 boots. Just stay here. Sejuani is behind you. You should really hold your 2 axes here. Okay, that was a bit of iffy. Kindred is top, so just nice. You can even use Re there. This is good. This is good that you're playing aggressive. It's just you should also use your Re. Like you should also use your Re, right? Like more, just a bit more aggressive. That is the obvious one. Should have done it a long time ago. You're winning this so hard with barrier. Very nice clicking. I love it. Didn't miss any click. Tells me that your attack move is good. Nice. So it's very simple for me. Your aggressivity was like 2 out of 10. Now it actually went to like 6 to 7, which is a huge improvement. Even though it's not clean, it's like gold, a bit higher than gold, like maybe high gold, but it's still like night and day difference compared to how you played like last time. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. Don't get, yes, good. Very good to not prioritize tier 2 boots on a champion like Draven, that you prioritize items more. Like boots, You prioritize boots only if you need plated boots against like Samira or, you know, Nami, Lucian, or otherwise I would get tier 1, stay on tier 1 and then just get items.
Gotcha. Would it be better to get IE before buying boots?
You mean the tier 2 boots?
Yeah.
Definitely, yes, definitely.
Okay.
You win this really hard. We don't have 2 axes, but you anyways win, because your champion is not balanced. With Bloodthirster, you're super strong even after the nerfs. Now you should like perma shove the waves. You shouldn't really follow like immediately here. 120, not follow Drake. Plus we just face checked the brush right there. Hello, welcome. So we should like push the wave before moving. Because there is nothing that tells you that, you know, they're gonna fight mid lane. You just started to move towards mid lane and then they started fighting. But that's a coin flip, right? Like you only start moving without pushing the wave if the fight is like guaranteedly that's gonna be there, or the fight is super close. You're fine here. Yeah, you were a bit too scared here. You're winning super hard. If you have 2 axes, you're winning super hard. You're definitely super scared. What? Yeah, just leave them. They actually fought too much. It's good that you stay with them, but now since they overextended, then you're free to get the tower. Especially Nila being dead. Situations like this, when you have 1 axe, just use auto attacks only when you have an axe. Like don't use auto attacks on the minions when you don't have axe, just so you can be more efficient. We have 3 voidlings here. Just recall. But we get another plate as well. We're gonna see why. It's because Daniela just respawned. Now she's in the 2nd tower, I think. Close to 2nd tower. She just okay. She has boots then. She was that fast. But it could have still taken another plate. Yeah. So the bottom line is simple. Bottom line, you improved a lot on aggressivity, but also wave management. So from like 2 out of 10, now it's 6 to 7 out of 10. So I think it's gold level, maybe a bit more than gold level. Macro is still weak. The rotations, what I mean, macro rotations are still weak. Like your ability to understand when you should follow a wave bot lane, when you should take the wave first, when you should go on the river. This is what I mean by macro rotations. Now you should just perma push. You shouldn't like stay here because you have Soraka and Nami is top lane. You just want to get the tower, and even if Nami is not top lane, you just perma push because you want to play for the tower. Now you can also like 2 versus 3 if the jungle comes, but again, jungle is top, Nami is top, so even if they come, you will fine. But if now they don't, the decision is definitely weak. Okay. Shouldn't really push another tower right here. Because it's super greedy to push tier 2 right there. Everyone's gonna collapse on you. You should just go mid lane and push mid lane. Yeah, you should just stay mid. This is not a good rotation. 15-0-0 rotation. Oh, sorry, this was a good rotation, but not like going back to bot. Like you should push mid right here, and if you can get the tower and Nila is gonna get bot, that's fine. If you're pushing mid lane and you can't get anything, and you just push the wave and share XP, and you see Nila right here, then you have the ability to come back to the lane. But if you could stay mid and pressure the Kata, and you can get the tower, and you see you're pressuring the Katarina, you can trade bot for mid. But again, if you're pushing mid and Nila is pushing and you see you can't get mid and you're just wasting your time, then you can always have the option to go back to bot lane. Yeah. So there are quite big mistakes here so far. It's good because all these things are very, very easy to fix with coaching. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine for a big item like this. I would sell the blade. The blade, you usually want to keep it a lot because look, they have Katarina, they have Nila, they can jump on you, so HP is valuable. But for Infinity Edge or for any 2nd, 3rd, 4th item on Draven, it's good to sell it. Good decision here to move to top lane. Play with Soraka. You can kill this guy really easy. You can still win really easy. You have 2 items, you shouldn't be scared. You win this so hard. Even 2v3, you win this really hard. in a way it's smart that you're not fighting because you don't have jungle bot. So if you if you play like a, you know, a safe champion, like you play an Ashe like this, it's smart. But with Draven, you can take those risks. If you know your limits, you win this so hard. Like on Draven, you have to make a balance between playing optimal and playing off your damage, off your limits, off your, you know. And there you had enough. It was quite smart that you actually played safe there, because Sejuani was bot and Diana was bot, to not contest the Herald, because it was 2v3. But at the same time, in this case, you're 5-0, Soraka is behind you, you're winning is so hard 2v3. Like, it's not even funny. So if you play Ashe and you try to play smart, that's fine. Don't fight 2v3, don't fight number disadvantage. But when you play Draven and you're super strong and you're huge in the game, you can take these small risks. You need to play around your limits. So there, if you engage, you were winning like super hard, even 2v4. You flash the bubble because that's the only CC they have, and then you just against Mundo with Soraka, it's GG.
True. That was a lot of wasted potential.
And again, if you play like a different champ, like a Varus, or simply you're Draven but you're not that strong, let's say you're 0-2 or 0-0, then I wouldn't greed it if I don't have a lot of items. But there it wasn't like it was nothing about like greedy, or it was just an 80% solid play. They have no CC, a flash, if Sams have so many items, you're so ahead, you guys are so ahead, everyone is so ahead, Soraka is with you behind. Like there is literally no disadvantage there, other than maybe you don't have vision or something, which is a bit like nitpicking. So both into going mid is very good. No rotation. Try to avoid pushing by yourself, but now you're super strong, so we're gonna go on the replay. That play was not good to like keep pushing when Drake is up. I didn't actually see how much HP the Drake had, so if it had like 1000 HP or something, then you should not go for the Drake, but if the Drake is like 4k, 5k, then you should move there, because your teammates doesn't have that much damage. Soraka, Sejuani, then Diana doesn't have damage on the Drake. Very good, I like it. Oh, you're fine, I think. Yeah. Okay, too deep, guys, too deep. You just recall, just ignore them. Don't click back, just run. It's they're just done. You should ideally be mid lane at this point in time, because Baron is up. But the fact that you're bot lane to catch that wave is not bad. You just kill this guy, you kill this guy, get the wave, you go mid lane. Should try to avoid pushing one more. I like that you're using 2 axes, and I like that you're actually using W as well, and now you should go all the way to mid, because there is Baron. No, it's a mistake. It turns 0-0 Baron. Like after 20 minutes when Baron is up, you should avoid being side lane. Especially in this case where everyone is group top, you have 4 people top lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think even Sejuani is right there, I can't see. Reader. Like this push, okay, sure you pressure, but if you go mid, you catch the wave mid, then you just get vision for the Nash. It's much more valuable than the pressure bot, the wave push bot. And you're gonna be around them as well, so in any case, yeah, this is good that you're like moving there. Need to stay with them. Very good, it's gonna be an easy session. You improved a lot for sure. You improved a lot from the last time. So you said you were gold 3, I think. Very nice. Pick 2 what the H3. I was wrong. Missed a few clicks, but ooh. Just more clicks. Oh, you could have win that if you just press Q. I notice here you missed a few clicks. Is that happening often, or how?
Yeah, it does happen often.
Okay. No problem, we're gonna do some drills. Did I show you the circle drills or any drills at all in particular on Draven?
Show me a couple things. Not. Are you talking about?
Like
I'm not sure what
in the
about.
practice tool, like trying to kite the Doomy and go, you know, around it as you're hitting it.
Oh, no, I don't think
No,
we did
okay,
that.
okay, no worries. We'll do it today. Okay. Okay, we are in trouble. Can they win this game? I think they can't, but we're just throwing. Hello Ivan, how are you? It's okay. We're still in a very good situation right here.
Yeah.
Can win this. We just need to focus
For sure.
one fight. Just thinking, is this collector good or TP Draven lol? And collector third item, I don't think it's... Let's see. Builds. Okay, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I see, it's good. Yes, it's okay. That's good. Professor good to use? Depends on what you use it for. You mean to look up your teammates, or to track summoner spells, or to see tier list? Like, what do you mean? For Professor, because you can, you know, use it a few different ways. The short answer would be yes. That is a pretty tanky boy. For runes? Yeah. Any app is good for runes. Is that kind of the same? You can use UGG. Should not push bot, should stay with your teammates. It's bad that you have this tendency to actually not group. Because the past 20 minutes you really want to stay with your teammates and be in the fight and be around Nash. Like now you're gonna be there, but it's just super late. You're always having this situation when you push one more, which is good for the early game, but for the later stages is not really ideal. Just because a fight can break out very easy. Then you're just doomed, you know. So now when you don't know what to do on the map, you just have to play with your jungle and with your support. You just have to hover them. The support has to more hover you because she's just a Soraka, she's not an engage, so you just have to hover your jungle. Because he has the engage, he's the main guy to go in, right? Double and kill her. Okay. Oh shit. Potentially need to flash if she flashes. Oh. Scary Congo man. Are you from Congo? That would be very cool. Oh no, but this is not cool. Something tells me that you're gonna lose this game. But I don't think you will. Don't think it's possible. Unfortunately, you didn't build, like, after Collector, you should always go Mortal Reminder here. Because you're against Mundo. You're super lucky that your champion is extremely broken. Extremely broken. Doesn't really matter what Katarina does there. Sketch your axis, W. I guess you're just looking to ulti, which, yeah, is definitely a good attempt. Get Rapid Cannon. Execute Centers. Yeah, just get Execute Centers. Execute Centers, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you should get, this is like, you didn't do damage on the Mundo there. You're super lucky that he's 1-6. But you should get, after the Collector, worst case, after the Collector, Mortal Reminder.
Okay.
Because they have Mundo, Nami, Nila, they have quite a bit of healing, but even just for the Mundo.
Okay.
Super important. He took the correct decision there. He needs to be with his teammates for Drake, so he takes any extra waves, it's like very boosted. Because then he's not here. Which is 100 gold more important than being with your team in late game? I guess you have the answer. Oh no. Oh really? That's 0 damage actually. Does he have plated boots or how did you? Yeah. Need 2 barriers, nice. Should use your W here. Yeah. It's over. Okay, alrighty, that was not bad at all.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad game.
Let's see the damage. 31,000 damage in 31 minutes. It's not bad. He did 1,000 damage per minute. It's a bit average, like it's a bit above average for silver. Definitely with 12 kills, he didn't do much. But I also don't think he did bad.
No, I agree.
Usually 1,000 gold, 1,000 damage per minute is fine.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.